content curation, native advertising, crowdsourcing, cross-channel, cross-device, mobile optimized, storytelling, media platform converge, big data, site analytics, rich media, multi-screen experience, SEO, CRM, CSS, UGC, KPI, or ROI, or WTF. I'm Mayun, this is Shavin. We're the Very Bad Wizards. We're a product and service design agency, and this is the messy world we live in. So this world is the world that Shavin comes from. It's a world of systems. It's a world of bottom-up thinking. It's about figuring out the how and the why, and distilling that up and scaling that up. And I come from this other world, this world of storytelling, this world of narrative. It's about figuring out the bigger picture and turning that into a narrative so that people can connect with it. And see, these two worlds, they've been coming together for some time. And so it's a mess. And we think it's a mess in a good way. There's some beauty in this sort of systems and stories coming together. And it's just, I think we kind of go about it the wrong way. And the way we go about it is me coming from this sort of brand and communication strategy. Most of the work I do is like what's on that side. And most of the work that Shavin did was on this side, where they would do something and then kind of put it out. And we wanted to see how we could sort of bring this together, all these dimensions, and maybe not save the world, but maybe make the world a little bit better, one brilliant product or service at a time. So to tell you how we do this, I want to tell you about the time that Shavin and I sat down with 5 women and spoke to them about their waxing habits. So Shavin and I, on a full Thursday, one-on-one, 1 hour each, we were talking to these women about how they wax, why they wax, and where they wax. So to give you so we do these product designs in these iterative cycles, and we had just kind of built this prototype, and we had these workshops, and we just kind of like with the client, and we were just putting this together, and we were really excited to put it in front of the users and get their feedback, right? So imagine yourself, you see this ad on Instagram, and you see this ad and says, use testers wanted, and there's this nice voucher, you get this call from this guy, and you show up, and he starts asking you these questions, and he kind of starts talking about waxing, and you keep going because there's a gift voucher at the end. And there I am sitting, and Shavin taking notes, trying to keep a straight face, not because we were grossed out or anything, but we were really just fascinated by this world, right? This really interesting world of pre-wax care and all these rituals and all these no-nos that, before waxing and after waxing and all that you shouldn't be doing. And so we were so intrigued. But this all excitement kind of died after towards the end of their use test, because all the users were like, oh yeah, this is great when we ask for feedback, this is great, it does its job, it's simple and clean. And we kept asking why, and they're like, yeah, it's nice, but I don't think I'm going to use it over picking up a phone and just calling and doing a booking. And you see, we've come to this fundamental problem. Imagine, let's say you're a big fan of Instagram, and your friend comes up to you and says, here's something I built. It's just like Instagram. You're going to download it, right? You're going to be like, no, are you crazy? Are you joking? And see, people don't change their behavior for just getting a job done if there's no value to it, if there's no magic to it. So this took me a long time to learn. I used to put these products and services in front of people, and they would go through the flow, get the task done, get the job done. And I'll be like, okay, it's done now. It's time to scale it, to produce it, and all this stuff. But people don't change their behavior. And there's no magic to it. We're just doing these systems. There's no story to it. So anyways, we came back. We slept on it. And we were going through the videos again. And we did this little thing where the client had this consent form you had to sign before you go into the waxing session, and we kind of put that in and snuck it into the app just to make it easier. It's about this, ask questions about your skin and all this stuff. And we were going through the videos, we saw that they would go through the flow, but when they came to these parts where we asked about their skin, these questions, there would be a reaction, right, without just going through the flow, and we asked why. And they were like, it seems like these guys really care about my skin, and they really want to know what kind of skin I have, and all these questions that I've never asked myself before. And I was like, why? Well, my skin's different, or my skin's this and that. So you see, every brilliant product or service has these one or two magic moments. Right? It's not the features, it's these little moments of magic. It's like when you open a MacBook in a cafe for the first time, or that really unique sound only a BMW makes when it starts up, or just getting an Uber when you're on the fourth floor and you really want to get out of the building with 2 clicks, right? So what we did was we thought there's something here. So we sat with the client because the users were coming in again, and we took this insight and the way the women spoke about this, and we blew it up into the entire system. We got this artist in, and she drew these beautiful images, and we used it in the copy and all of that, right? And we spread it out throughout the entire system, and we built a new prototype. And when we put it in front of the new set of users next week, you should have seen their reactions. Right? It went from, yeah, it does this job, it's nice, to when is this coming out? I want this in my life. And you're probably sitting there thinking, oh yeah, it's kind of obvious, I would have done this in the first place, right? But you see, we get caught up in this mess, and we overlook these simple things. These simple things are the little things, especially in products and services, that add magic and life to people. And that's the beauty of it. And for these users, it was not about getting a waxing session booked ASAP. It was assurance that the company knew what their skin type was, what they cared about, and that service revealed something new to them. And we've been doing this for a couple of months now with foodies about what their favorite dish is, with executives about health and fitness, and how they're balancing that and all that stuff. And we take this childlike curiosity, if you want to call it, to all of these because, you see, we want to, without that curiosity, we won't see these insights into these little magic moments which we can sort of get the essence out into our products and services and into our designs. So that's that. Thank you. Any questions?
Is it, when you talk about products and services, is it mainly online that you're working with and apps and just?
It's the, how to explain? Okay, so we can do it for both, but for so far it's only been digital products because it's easy to translate our process to these kind of clients. And the market for physical products, especially in Sri Lanka, is very, yeah, but we do it for services. You can do that. We've done that for services. Yeah.
So you mentioned that you're sort of doing the vision side of things and your co-founder's doing the system side of things. Do you guys fight a lot?
It's not the vision, I would say. It's because I used to be a brand strategist and comms planner. I used to do most of the thinking stuff, so I would always be in my head. And then whenever I had to explain an idea, I would win over other people's ideas because I was kind of also able to execute that ideas like really badly, but get the idea across. And whenever I used to meet Shavin for a drink, we've known each other for like 10 years, and he would have the other way around, right? So he would make stuff, and he would use all this strategy and thinking and personalization to like kind of explain it. So because of that, I think so far we work together well, so it's good. Thank you guys. One more question?
Thank you. Great presentation, by the way. When you have clients who are kind of engineers and have their kind of linear way of thinking or developing a product, how do you kind of coax them into thinking more creatively and being at ease with the kind of chaos that you're able to draw your potions out of?
So so in our process, we don't do briefings and stuff. The client has to come for a workshop with us, and they have to kind of also come up with solutions with us, which is literally sketching the solutions. And so that's kind of one trick we use. And this kind of the skin profile thing, that actually the idea came from the client themselves. And we just improved it. So things like that. So yeah, it's back and forth. Yeah, thank you guys.